If you have started your holiday shopping, chances are you have already seen signs for deep discounts. But should you snap up those deals right away? Kevin Brasler is the executive editor at Consumers Checkbook. It's a nonprofit with a mission to help consumers get the best service and lowest prices. Kevin, that's music to our ears, especially right now.
Yeah.
Welcome. So let's talk about this study that y'all did. It's not even Thanksgiving, but we have been seeing since October that many stores have been comparing their deals to Black Friday sales, saying shop early, shop often, you're going to get great discounts.
Right.
What did you actually find when you compared prices across a whole bunch of stores?
Yeah, actually, when I woke up this morning, there were 2 junk emails waiting for me saying Black Friday starts now at a few major retailers. I really urge folks to not worry so much about the timing of these things. Don't think, oh, I'd better jump on this quote-unquote deal now or it's going to go away. We've been tracking prices at major retailers for years. We recently completed a study where we looked at 25 major retailers over 33 weeks. We checked in on their prices once a week and found that almost all of them these days are guilty of holding what we call misleading sales, where, you know, the sales, these supposed discounts never end, that week after week when we checked in, these products were listed as being on sale, but what they're doing is essentially they're crossing out a price, a list or regular price, that they rarely, if ever, charge, so that they can tell you that they're selling it for 20% off, 40% off, 60% off.
So it's like a perma sale. It's just always happening, and you think, okay, I'm getting a better deal, but in some cases, it's never was at that regular price.
Right, and in many cases, these stores never charged that list price, or at least, you know, only charged it for 10 minutes or for a few hours or something. I think that, you know, these are misleading sales. We call them fake sales. It's an attempt to get you to not shop around, to make you think, oh,
you gotta do it now, act now, buy now.
And by, you know, if it says it's 60% off, what's your inclination is to say, well, they're practically giving it away. Why would I bother shopping?
There is a real psychology to it. So, okay, you found this. You looked at 25 stores, 33 weeks. What is the best way then to know if a sale really is a sale and if this really is the good time to buy that item?
Right. Don't be pressured. Don't think, okay, if I don't do this right now, this deal's going to go away, because that's rarely the case. We rarely found that, you know, prices dip below a certain threshold for very long, and that you really, if you hadn't jumped on something, you would have lost out. You know, stores, some of them even on their websites have countdown clocks now. That's to get you to ramp up the anxiety, to make sure that, you know, that you buy then and there without shopping around. So the key is to shop around.
Okay, so compare prices, shop around.
Make sure you can't get a better price somewhere else. Do a quick internet search to see if other major retailers are offering it for less.
Sometimes I'll just search it right there in the store.
There you go. And if you're in the store, you can even use apps that let you scan barcodes, and they'll do comparison shopping for you. There are price shopping bots out there. There's a few that we've tried that seem to work okay. Or Price Grabber has one. Yahoo Shopping has one. There are, you know, extensions you can add to your web browser that will, like, called Honey. It will look around to see if there are coupon codes that can apply, or maybe better deals other places. I'll tell you, none of these things are perfect, right? None of them work great. But overall, the key is to just make sure you do some shopping around before you buy, especially if it's a big ticket item.
Kevin, what are you finding in terms of stores and their willingness to do 2 important things? One, price match. Are stores generally willing to price match if you find a better price and can show it to them? And 2, are they willing to do price adjustments more now than they have in the past?
Yeah, both those things, yes. Especially if you're in a store and you find that a competitor is charging less money for that item, most stores will price match. And it sounds like a pain, but our researchers have found that when they've tried to do it, it's quite easy. Somebody at the register can do it. Sometimes you have to go to customer service. But we found it was a pretty simple, straightforward process. Another thing you can do is, and this is even also kind of a pain, is that after you've bought something, if prices go down, and so you could have bought it for less at that retailer, you can usually go back and they'll go ahead and make an adjustment to your bill. You'll get a refund.
And being nice goes a long way.
It does, and you know, in a lot of these stores, they're set up, they're used to it. Surprisingly, I mean, I just didn't think many people did this, but it was quite easy when we tried to get these adjustments made.
Kevin Brasler with Consumers Checkbook. Thank you so much for your time, Kevin.
Good to see you.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.